place to go. Let it snow, let it snow.
Hey friend, it's Katie and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new, so you can subscribe. The button is always down below. Plus beauty, lifestyle, painting, and more. And welcome to Vlogmas Day 6. So I'm super excited for today's Vlogmas. I'm going to be doing a buy, or also more popularly known as a will I buy it, new makeup releases, that kind of stuff. So yeah, I haven't done one of these videos and I don't even know how long. I haven't done one in such a long time. So this is gonna be semi-holiday version, but I also want to talk about other releases that have been kind of recently and stuff, and I'm really excited about this. So let's just get right into it. So I have all these screenshotted and uploaded on my on my laptop. So let's just dive into it. So the first one I have on there is this Too Faced. Apparently they're coming out with a perfume. This is from a while back. I remember seeing this a while back, but this is supposed to be the Better Than Sex fragrance. I mean, they got that line kind of down. They have a lot in that line. And yeah, they're supposed to have a iconic pink. It's kind of expired by the iconic, obviously, pink Better Than Sex mascara. And they're supposed to be apparently coming out with a perfume. I don't know if this has launched yet or what the deal is with this. But I'm just gonna give my, I guess, impressions on it. So first off, I think the packaging is cute. I'm not sure what the scent is supposed to be like, but I don't know. It's definitely interesting. I'm definitely intrigued. Will I buy this? Probably not. I mean, never say never, but I'm not really drawn to it. I think the packaging's cute and that kind of stuff, but I probably won't be adding this to the wish list. So next thing that came out is a Mean Girls collection. Apparently I think this was Makeup Revolution that did this. Maybe it wasn't. I thought it was Makeup Revolution that did this, but there's supposed to be a Mean Girls palette. The palette is actually pretty intriguing. It has a lot of colorful shades and stuff like that, and I don't know, when I first saw this I had to screenshot it because I was like, okay, that's kind of cute. Yeah, so I think it was with Perfusion Cosmetics, even though the screenshot literally doesn't show any of that. But I was intrigued just because there are a lot of colorful shades. I love the green in that palette, even though I probably own something similar to it. It has a lot of pops of purple, pinks, yellows, greens, blues. I don't know if I purchased this, but I was very intrigued by this at the time. These probably, I feel like I screenshotted these. I'm sorry if you can hear Cobra snoring, by the way. He is definitely snoring, and I think you might be able to hear it. Cool. But yeah, definitely intrigued by this palette, but I don't know if I'd be adding it to my shopping cart. Next is the Naked Cyber palette, which I'm going to be mentioning in a video coming up, maybe. But this color story is just very random to me. So this is another one where I'm like, eh. It honestly doesn't thrill me. Some of them are basics, but also it's just such a random color story. I don't think it has those staples, which you don't always need staples in a palette, but I also don't think this color story makes sense. It's definitely one of their more boring palettes. It just doesn't really make sense. So that is another one. Won't be going into the shopping cart. So next, this is a while back, but Anastasia Ebates came out with concealers and stuff, and they have a decently wide range. They're supposed to be lightweight, wearability, medium to full coverage, ideal for all skin types, including oily. They're supposed to be soft focus powders that reflect light and blur imperfections. They're supposed to be plant-based with glycerin to help moisturize, licorice root to help soothe and calm, and formula stay smooth, flexible. 25 shades, so that's pretty decent shade range. I mean, I would hope that they would extend that just because 25 isn't a lot, but That's decent. And then they retail for $29. I don't know. I am pretty intrigued by these. I do like seeing products that do have like more natural-ish ingredients. I mean, I'm sure there's not all natural ingredients, but I like seeing that kind of thing. I don't know. I'm intrigued by this. It could end up in my cart one of these days, but not saying no, but I'm not saying yes. So next, these Super Shock shadows, which I believe were inspired by Disney, came out a while back, and I was very intrigued by these. Like, I just love the colors, especially the purple. I think there's like a whiter shade, there's pinks. I don't know. These are ones that I'm like, oh yes, gonna go add this to my cart right now, but they're not ones where I'm disinterested, or uninterested, I should say. I don't know, they're just pretty, and they kind of like sparked somewhat of an interest for me. Like, I don't know, I just think they're very pretty, and I love Super Shock shadows, even though I have panned quite a bit recently, and I think I only have like a couple left. But I don't know, I just don't grab for my Super Shocks as much. I do love them, but it's just not something I gravitate towards like a lot. So another palette that came out is with Morphe, and this is the Cherry Coke palette. It's a very interesting color story. Like, it's definitely more of the, like, it's more of a normal color story. Like, it definitely makes sense. The color story does make sense, but I don't know. I'm just not really into these types of palettes. Honestly, when this palette launched, I thought, like, when I saw this picture on Instagram, I thought this was honestly Too Faced. Like, it gives me such Too Faced vibes. Will not be adding this to the cart. I feel like this is me saying, like, I won't be adding this to the shopping cart, but honestly, I won't. So next is another launch from ColourPop. We all know ColourPop launches a lot of things, but this is, they have little zodiac palettes, and I'm really into these. Like, when I first saw like the pictures for these, I was so into it. I was like, yes, like, I love their zodiac collections they've done. They've done one with Kathleen Lights, like her zodiac palette. She's also done like zodiac pigments. I only own one of those, but I wish I owned more. Limited edition. She's done a lot of things zodiac wise, which I love, and I absolutely love like zodiac collections. Like, I love zodiac, and I don't know, I'm just really into like zodiac stuff in general, so I love that. And I'm really interested in the Virgo palette. That one looks nice. And I don't know, I'm kind of intrigued just with this whole collection. I don't know if I would go out and buy it like immediately. I mean, it did launch a while ago, but it's definitely one that I'm trying not to buy any palettes for the rest of the year, but it is definitely one for 2022 that I will look into buying. Like, if they have some sort of sale, I might pick it up. So next, I actually own this already. So I actually own a couple of these, but I'm going to talk about it anyways. So back in like the end of October, the Friends and Lights Lacquer collab launched. They came out with 8 nail polishes. They also came out with like nail stickers, nail files, a 20th anniversary like coffee cup, and I just I love this collection. I did buy 2 of the polishes. Actually, I'll go grab those right now so I can actually show them. So the shades I actually ended up picking up during this launch was the purple, which is the one which is super pretty. I need to paint my nails so bad. I will get on that. And then I also picked up the yellow because I don't have a yellow nail polish, and this is Relaxy Taxi. I liked a lot of the shades, so I did only pick up 2, but I do kind of want to pick up more. I'm not gonna lie. For a girl that doesn't really paint her nails that much, I really wanted these, but I love these, and I really do like the show Friends. I think it's a really good show. I have like binged it like several times. It's like kind of that show that like you have on in the background when you want to listen to something, but you don't necessarily want to be like actively watching it. And honestly, they have this show on a lot in our break room at work, which is kind of funny. But yeah, these are the nail polishes, and they did come out with, like I said, 8 shades. So I have 2 out of the 8 shades. They also have, the other colors I'm interested in are the blue because it's pretty unique. I'm also interested in like the lobster red color, which is how they describe it. The green is pretty cool, but I don't know if I'd use that. I do have a green, but it's more of like a, I don't know how you describe it, like a dusty green. Is that like a thing? But yeah, I'm really into this collection. I definitely might pick up at least one or two more shades because this is a limited edition collection. So I might want to pick up like the lobster shade and that kind of stuff. So yeah, I did partake in that, and I definitely might partake in it again. So next, I'm quite intrigued. This is a launch from Charlotte Tilbury. This is supposed to be, I think it might be coming out in 2022, but this is their Beautiful Skin Foundation. It just looks so intriguing. So it's to give you healthy looking skin. Charlotte Tilbury is very expensive, but I'm very intrigued. And I honestly will not be running to this, but maybe during like a Sephora sale, I would buy this. It's definitely one that'll be like on the wish list. But I am very intrigued with this, and I love like Charlotte Tilbury products. Like they're actually really good. So yeah, it's one that will be hitting the wish list, I guess. Also, another Zodiac launch from ColourPop that I'm so excited about is the new additions to the astrology collection. So they have Astrology Luxe lip glosses. I absolutely love the Luxe lip glosses. They are probably my favorite formula from ColourPop. I really liked the ultra glossy lips too, but my ultimate favorite is the ColourPop glosses. I just think they're really nice, and they're honestly one of my favorite lip gloss formulas. So they have a Zodiac line. They have almost like, a lot of the shades are nuder, which I actually love nude glosses. Like they're my favorite. But they also have like a bright pink. They have dark reds-ish cranberry type colors, dark browns, taupes, that kind of stuff. And I am living for this whole collection. Like I really like the Virgo shade, which is my shade, but I also really like the Aquarius shade and all that kind of stuff. And I'm very into astrology, like I mentioned a couple minutes ago. Just really into this. So this will definitely be hitting the cart at some point. Okay, so now I want to talk about the holiday collection from Light Slacker. So they came out with 6 nail polishes for the holidays, and I want to talk about them. So this is called the Sugar Shop collection from Light Slacker, and I love how they're all like demoed by Kathleen's mom. Like that just vibes. We love that. So the first shade is called Peppermint Patty. It's like a blue frosted, like it reminds me a lot of Essie's Winter Candy Apple. And then we have Gingerbread, which is an orange shade, which I'm not really into, so I probably wouldn't buy that. And then there is a Clara shade, which also reminds me of another shade they launched, but this one seems to be more pigmented, so I'm actually kind of into it. And then Toot Sweets is like that reddish lobster shade, which is comparable to the one from the Friends collection. So I honestly probably picked the Friends one over this one, but it's very similar. Then they also have Candy Girl, which is a light pink. But what I like is their shades aren't dusty. So even if you get a light shade, they are very pigmented, which I like. And then they also have Everlasting Gog Stopper, which is like that bright puke green. That's the only way I can describe it. I am sorry that I use that wording, but that's legit what it reminds me of. And yeah, so I think top shades for that are Candy Girl. I really do like Peppermint Patty and Clara for me. Like that's just how I'm feeling. And I think that collection honestly hits. There's obviously like 3 of the shades I'm not really about, but I really do like the vibe in that collection. So next, I am like legitimately so excited like a kid right now about this collection, but this is the ColourPop and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer collection. I loved Rudolph as a kid. Honestly, even to this day, I think Rudolph is still like a classic, good Christmas movie. Even as an adult, like I just love the story of Rudolph. And they came out with a palette. I believe they came out with like some of their skin products, like a like a lip scrub. They also came out with a lip gloss set. I'm living for it. I honestly love the palette and it's tempting me to not buy it. I'm like trying my best to not buy any more palettes this year, and I don't think I bought that many this year, but I'm just saying in general, I'm trying not to buy any more palettes. But I'm very intrigued by this. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very intrigued with the palette. But they came out with glosses as well, and lipsticks that I'm mostly intrigued with the palette, but I just think this whole collection hits. And will you maybe see this? I'm honestly am tempted to buy the palette if it goes like on sale or something. I don't think I'm gonna just buy it to buy it. I am very intrigued with it, and it's more of a neutral palette, but it does have like pops, which I like. And I don't know, like collectors wise, I just love the packaging. I love the colors. It seems ridiculous to have those be the reasons why I might buy it, but honestly, I will wait for a sale. Even though I just want to be like add to cart right now, but just for like collectors wise, I just really want it. I do, not gonna lie. So yeah, that's definitely a hit for me. And then I saw this and I was very intrigued. CoverGirl is coming out with a skincare line, which I love because there are not enough drugstore skincare brands, or there are not enough cruelty-free drugstore skincare brands. Like there really aren't. And I am very intrigued. It looks like they're coming out with a cleanser, a facial spray, some moisturizers, and I am very intrigued with these, especially since they're gonna be more affordable. And I'm definitely interested to see these hit stores and look at them then. But I am very, very much intrigued. And then the last thing that I have on here is Rem Beauty, which is by Ariana Grande. This recently came out. And I wasn't overly thrilled with this collection. I love Ariana Grande. Like I think she's just very beautiful. She always has great makeup. And she definitely has those songs I really like. I'm more of a country girl when it comes to music. But I do like her music. But I'm not overly impressed with this. Like they have a gloss that has like a purple iridescent look, which I'm kind of into. They have a like eyeshadow glitter thing. I've heard people review this, and I've heard a lot of people say that it wasn't very like wham bam like with some of the stuff. Like it wasn't as pigmented as I expected. It's more of a softer look, which I feel like kind of goes with Ariana because I feel like she has a very natural vibe to her. But they also launched lipsticks. I also heard that this like is pretty affordable, which I really do like. And I think that's great because I feel like her audience is like younger girls, but also is people that are like in their 20s, since like obviously she was on a Nickelodeon show when a lot of people were like in middle school, high school. So I feel like her fans have grown up as she has transformed, you know. I don't know. And I don't know, I'm mostly just intrigued with the gloss, but I'm definitely this is definitely a brand I will be watching, but isn't one I will necessarily be buying from anytime soon. And yeah, that's gonna be it for today's Will I Buy It, Buy or Buy video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I definitely want to do one on like gift sets soon, and that kind of stuff. I kind of talked about gift sets in, I believe it's going to be Wednesday's video. I talked a little about my thoughts on that, but I'll save that for whenever I do that video and that kind of stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Be sure to leave any requests for Vlogmas down below if you have any. And yeah, please be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 7. Bye.